Hello everybody, Alex here with another episode of Momentum Charting. I've been getting some questions recently about where to find the Sorrento Therapeutics SRNE Stocktwits community, so I just thought I'd share that here quickly in this video. You go to stocktwits.com/symbol/ and this is all capitalized at the end, SRNE, which is obviously the ticker for Sorrento Therapeutics. And also, you can do this manually, and I will stick a link for easy access right below this video, so you can just click on it and go right over to the Stocktwits SRNE Sorrento Therapeutics community. Now, I just also wanted to quickly give my thoughts here on Sorrento Therapeutics. Go to the daily time frame, and what I'm seeing here is basically two major trend lines that are going to affect the price and the momentum moving forward in Sorrento. So the first one I'm seeing is this support that's been in place since June 20th. It's got 3 touch points, one here in June 20, one here in November 20, and then one here most recently in May, middle of May. So that looks like pretty strong upsloping support on Sorrento, and then this other very key trend line, which is a daily downsloping trend line. This brings into play some of my favorite ways to play stocks. I look for breakouts from these patterns and to have some sort of structure right upon the breakout and a trend line that we can follow to the upside. And this, in my opinion, is the absolute best way to play individual stocks in the stock market. You're getting them at lower prices and looking for momentum all the way back up to potential resistance levels, which here in Sorrento would obviously be around the 17 area. Looks like pretty darn strong resistance up in those regions, but again, that's a nice 100% plus gainer from these levels. If we were to break this down sloping resistance line and go back up on a nice trend line up to these levels, we'll look at the 1 hour here, and you see we'll be showing basically the same thing. You can clearly see this beautiful downward move, downward sloping resistance, came all the way from 17, tagged at 6 on this support line, and we are just sort of in no man's land, so to speak, right here. So I'll be very interested to see this over the next couple of weeks. It looks like the potential end of this triangle and this lower support ends at around September 9th, so possibly the longest this could go. I think maybe 2 more months of just choppy sideways / down action, but I really think that once we get a solid breakout from this downward sloping resistance, you can safely target back up in the 17 area again. So that's why I'm looking at Sorrento. So that's the daily and 1 hour time frames. And then just quickly, another indicator I like to use quite a bit is this momentum. Gives confirmation of trends and really good for breakouts. So you can see it's a very similar pattern to what I was showing on the daily. You've got this downward sloping resistance line, and what I'm going to be looking for is on Sorrento. I think the big move is going to happen when we break this downward sloping resistance on a positive divergent bottom from these May 17th lows, somewhere in this area, perhaps between maybe in the next month and a half, 2 months, something like that. So that's really where I'm targeting on Sorrento. So thanks so much, guys. I hope you found this video informative. If you do, go ahead and hit the like button, but most importantly, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you would, and hit the bell notification. Not only does that allow the YouTube algorithm to know that you enjoy this content, it allows other people to potentially see this once YouTube sees that people are enjoying the content. So with that, thank you so much. I hope to see you all again very soon, and goodbye for now.